Yeah,
I
sorry,
said,
you said that.
I
You were
said,
making a pun.
I was, and it was terrible. Thank you.
Was
This is just how it's starting. Why?
what starting?
What?
What?
I said, already making me feel bad about my puns right at the very beginning.
No, my brain is.
It's okay, they're bad. I understand.
Oh gosh.
See, and you're already tired of me.
I see the game though, so that's great.
It's the only good part about this for you, I'm sure.
Oh my, please.
I don't know how.
You
This is
still
why
have
people get disappointed with me.
you still have a spooky manor as the background.
I know.
Okay.
Did you want me to change it?
No, you can do whatever you like.
That was the one that had the display capture thing ready and set up, so I just used it again.
That's fine.
You seem very judgmental.
I'm not.
I understand.
I cannot win today.
I can't win most days. It's fine. You grow used to it.
Oh. Everything. So that's good.
Everything what?
Seems to be working though, so that's good. I'm gonna turn the sound on and see if I can hear the stream. Oh, yep, I can hear. Everything seems to be hearing good.
I'm glad everything's hearing good.
Yeah.
I love having chat on my phone.
You mean you don't like reading the tiny little words? Hello, Angel. Hello, bluesy guy.
Hey, Angel. Hey, Bluesy.
I'm gonna try to be a good mod.
You're always a good mod.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Arox. Hello, Paige. Hello, Heartless Shroom. Everybody showing up.
It's true. Oh, no, I knew I had the abbreviation correct. I'm just plain ignorant to be slightly amusing. To limited success.
Okay, I think I shouted out all the streamers.
Hello, Arox. Hello, Paige. Hello, HS. Hope you can hear everybody okay. And by everybody, I mean myself, V, and the game.
I think this is not only Riddy's favorite, but also Angel's favorite game. Am I right?
Hey, Caden. Hope all are well this afternoon, or this evening, depending on where you are. I'm getting a host, I think. Okay, thank you so much, Caden, for the host. I appreciate it. Oh, whoa, we're playing car. I think so. If he is the best mod of all channels, that's fair.
I try.
You're the best mod even on channels that you're not a mod on. This game will be easy compared to the last two. Well, that's good.
It is a lot
Easy clap. Oh, yeah, I finished Kerr, what, last week, I think?
Yes. And that's my host.
I appreciate your host as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bud, how you doing? I'm alright. Hope you're well, Bluesy. Hope you've been well. How is everybody else doing? Before we get started.
I'm doing good. I'm doing much better than I was.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I finished it. Was it last Friday? Or was it last Thursday? I think it was last Thursday.
Last Friday.
Was it last Friday? Okay.
Yeah. So we.
Yeah, a week. Week? Reminds me of Ocarina of Time. How long does it take King Zor to move out of your way? A week? Doing alright, just being lazy. Nothing wrong with that. You deserve it. Seeing Hiddles not be a wuss. Huh? Oh, you were... Oh, never mind. That was not toward me. I'm gonna click this new game button here.
Welcome to my latest case, the Haunted Carousel.
Is this really your latest case, Nancy? I don't think it is.
If you're new to adventure games
Wow,
or need
Nancy
some
already
help,
lying.
choose tutorial.
Sick of your lies, Nancy. We'll only finish this ND game, Christmas 2020. I'm hoping I can do it that fast. My last one would take longer than that. So I'll just click the junior one because I want to see the checklist. I like the checklist.
Checklists are great.
It's like the only reason that Senior Detective is bad in my point of view.
Dear Ned, well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park, about to try to figure out what's behind all the weird things that have been happening here lately.
Be safe, Paige.
A horse just disappeared off the carousel one night. Then a little later, the carousel started spinning around all by itself in the dead of night. As if it
Sounds
was
frightening.
or something. And then last week, the roller coaster suddenly stopped
So
in
scary.
mid-ride for no apparent reason. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the park was shut down until the city knows for sure what caused the accident. I'm here because Paula Santos, the park's owner, is a friend of Dad's. She's putting me up at the Captain's Quarters Hotel, which is next to the park. I'm supposed to head over there right now and meet with a security guard named Harlan Bishop. I hope I don't let Paula down. Wish me luck.
Don't worry,
Yours,
I'll let Paula down.
Yes,
You
There's
won't.
a rumor going around that the park is cursed. Creepy, huh?
Like, if Senior even had, like, maybe a more obscure checklist, it would still have a similar effect and still be a lot easier to play. Might stream Man of Medan when my PC isn't broken. I've heard good things about it. Be safe, Paige. Hope you get some good food.
Yeah, if you can hear the cicadas in my yard, I apologize.
You might be able to hear it in my yard, too.
Oh, okay. Cicadas in both places.
Because I have my door open and everything, and I'm right by the door, so...
Gotcha.
It's probably me, because my microphone probably is turned up a little bit louder.
Yeah.
The 5-year estimation I gave you last stream. The 5-year estimation on what game? Was it on a Nancy Drew game, or was it on the Songbird game?
'Cause
Either way, both those games are finished now.
okay. So this game is a lot more than the last two you did,
You say...
which I think will be a nice change of pace.
It's a lot more what?
Linear.
Oh, okay.
So I'll let you explore a little bit.
Okay. Nancy, let's go on the dark web. Come on, Nancy. We gotta order some organs. You know why.
For the case.
Definitely for the case. The case is a freezer chest.
A room service menu. All right.
All right. Double cicadas. To be fair, my nose is much better than my ears. My sense of touch is better than most of my senses. Oh, but I want Captain Cove's fun day.
You can order one.
Oh, sweet. That's just what I'm gonna do the entire stream. What's this painting have to do with anything? Tell me, game. Aw, there are shell lights. I bet she doesn't even know how to use the 3 shells. That's a reference to a movie.
Okay, I was trying to figure it out.
It's a movie called Demolition Man.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
It has Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes in it.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that, but I don't think I've seen it.
Stallone's character winds up being... He's like a cop or something, and he goes into the future, because movies, to chase down the bad guy, Wesley Snipes. And he runs into like a bunch of people that he becomes friends with, and he sees that bathrooms have changed. And he sees that there's no longer toilet paper, just 3 seashells where toilet paper used to be. And he's like, how do I use the shells? And then everybody makes fun of him for not knowing how to use the 3 shells.
Oh my god.
This guy doesn't even know how to use the 3 shells. I think that's a terrible idea for a petition.
I think that's a terrible idea for a petition as well.
Good thing it'll never happen.
That's the best way to describe why things happen in movies. Because movies.
I mean, it's easier than trying to logic it out, because I can't logic it out. And I don't remember the reason or how he exactly goes back in time. I just remember or in forward in time. I just know that he does. Nancy, look in the mirror. Nancy, are you a vampire? Nancy? Let's watch
You never
some.
know.
Let's watch some phony TV.
Phony. Britt is hosting you.
Thank you so much for the host, Britt. I appreciate it. I hope you've been well. He's gonna buy mouth organ in this game. Spoilers. How dare.
No spoilers.
I mean, I didn't put blind because technically it's not entirely blind because I saw you play it, but
Yeah.
like I didn't pay super close attention to the puzzles other than the best part of the game, Barnacle Blast.
Oh, I bet you're looking so forward to it.
Oh, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. I'm glad you've been well. Hope their busy work has kept you busy. I hope that the busy work isn't too bad. Nancy buys a full human body and eats it. Well, that's a spoiler and a half. I didn't know this was cannibalistic.
It's not.
Aw. Quits game. Won some games. How you been? Always good to see you, Britt. Nothing in Jersey beats Captain Cove's amusement park.
Rolf Kessler.
Rolf Kessler. Oh, the first rides at the park was a carousel created by famed woodcarver Rolf Kessler. Completed in 1914, the carousel and its band organ are still operational. To this day, carousel connoisseurs, I didn't know that such a thing existed, swear that riding one of the wild-eyed steeds that Kessler carved is an experience that borders on eerie. Oh, Tidal Terror.
Yeah, you have a roller coaster. It's like it's also like that title in the
Sly Cooper,
game we
yep.
just played. What was that called?
I think it was like Tide of Terror, yeah.
Yeah.
It's rated C for cannibalism.
No, it's rated C for Captain's Cove.
That's double C's.
Yeah.
So you know it's doubly as average.
Angel, that sounds really fun, actually. Someone who travels the world to ride and review all carousels. I would do that job.
I'd do it again. I mean...
Again?
No. Nothing. Shh.
That would be really fun.
I need Captain's Fun Day.
It would be so cool to
Hotel
be like
operator, what do you want?
theme park
Are you the regular
reviewer.
operator?
I'm filling in for
And
my
you get like
cousin
paid
Amber.
to travel the
She
world
took
and
the
go to
week
theme
off
parks
on
and
account of the
review.
amusement
That'd be
park
so
being
cool.
shut down. You don't want an outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good. Use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So, Miss Oren, what do you want?
That's Drew. Nancy Drew.
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. So, what do you want, Miss Drew?
Fun Day.
I'd like to order a sundae, please.
Yeah.
Can do. We're out of ice cream. Should be getting more
Yeah,
in
get that
any
fun
minute.
day.
Oh, they're out of ice cream.
Oh.
Well, guess they'll just leave.
I'd like to order the hamburger platter with milk instead of a soft drink.
One hamburger platter with moo juice. It'll be there in a few. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Sog burgers.
Eat that burger.
Gross. Ah.
I don't like how she calls it moo juice.
Why?
It just...
They're
weird.
juicing the cow.
I guess so.
It sounds so delightful. Wow, Nancy, you just polish that off in one bite. Everything.
Hungry much, Nancy?
There were no survivors.
Yeah. Me too, Angel. The Travel Channel was a big thing for me as a kid. I think I watched the Travel Channel, like, as much as, maybe more, than I watched, like, the Disney Channel.
And my father's Paul Santos wants me to figure out what's behind all these strange things that's been happening at her amusement park in Captain's Cove, New Jersey. Why do you use, like, Notepad to keep track of things, Nancy? Welcome, Nancy. Thank you for your subscription to Sassy Detective Online, the electronic tip service for the modern detective. Check your inbox office. Often, tips will be arriving almost as fast as you can read them. So, not very fast at all. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. The Korean word for milk is pronounced uyu, and that's my favorite way to refer to milk.
Uyu. So close to uwu. Also, no eating sounds. Nancy just like absorbed that food. She just touched it and it went into her body.
It was like...
Osmosis Jones, y'all. Okay, let's see. Head over to the park and look for that security guard. Check out the carousel. Check in with P. Santos. Number is cell phone directory. Keep checking email.
The thing about this game's checklist is it stays on the...
I have to come back to the
laptop,
computer.
which is
Yeah.
But, and I think they check off automatically.
Oh, well, that's
You
good.
don't have to check them off.
Well, I guess that's good.
Yeah.
It's more fun when I get to click it off.
I know. It's like it is satisfying to be like, check, check. So,
Can't
Yeah.
check that off yet. Turn off the computer, Nancy. Oh, okay. Just leave it on. That's fine too, I guess. Guess I can leave now, huh?
yeah.
Check the stuck on the computer in this game. Yep.
And you have your cool, modern, purple cell phone.
I am so advanced.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can call the number.
Yeah, you can.
Paula Santos.
Paula Santos.
Hello, Miss Santos. It's Nancy Drew.
Hello. Have you been out to the park?
No, not yet. I thought I'd check in with you first.
You're all set. I told the guard at the main gate to keep an eye out for you. His name's Harlan Bishop.
Bishop.
All the rides are shut down except for the carousel. I thought you might need to see it in action.
Does he only move diagonally?
Look at the roller coaster even if you can't ride it.
Chess jokes.
First chance I get.
Intellectual jokes
Sure
there.
you can inspect the tracks all you want.
I read
I'm
Bess's
sure
name
you'll
is
do a
Bees.
better job than
Bees
the police.
Marvin.
They looked around for 5 minutes.
She's the
then
bee's
left.
knees.
Said as long as the insurance company was going to investigate, why should they?
So I can get into the park through the main gate?
Harlan will be watching for you. Oh, and from now on, call me Paula.
All
Call me
right.
Paula.
Goodbye,
Alright,
Paula.
goodbye, Miss Harlan.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Well, she said call me Paula from now on, and I just called her Miss Harlan again.
That's not her name.
Whatever, it is now. Because I forgot.
Will the young lady who just
Her name is
entered the
Paula
park please
Santos,
turn
and she-
immediately
Paula Harlan.
Wales bound to
She told you to go
Richmond
talk to Harlan Bishop.
Bishop Santos. Gotcha. Sup, friend? You look normal.
Well, from the way you just marched right
Is
on
that
in here past all
sarcasm?
those sorry we're closed
No.
signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one
I
determined
can't
gatecrasher.
tell, actually.
Good.
I also like how he spins.
You must be Harlan.
Without
Paula
touching his
Santos
feet.
said you'd be expecting me.
He's got
Means you must be
good
Nancy
butt
Drew,
control.
famous teen detective.
And you're the security guard. The only security guard, sounds like.
I begged Miss Santos to keep me on while the park's closed. Even agreed to a pay cut.
So you're not intimidated by all this curse stuff?
Somebody swiped the horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
When Paige says New Jersey accents are just faux New York accents. I'm sure New Jersey people will appreciate that.
So you think the carousel
T.
starts
Tober,
up by
he's from
itself
New
because
Jersey.
some wires
I
are
remember.
damaged?
Makes sense to me.
This is his favorite
I'm
game
no
because of
expert,
that.
And Ingrid swears
I thought
she
his
can't find anything
favorite game
wrong
was
with the
Kerr.
Carousel's electrical system, but then
I
kinda
don't think
she
so. I
doesn't
think it's
want
this
to.
game because, but I don't remember for sure now.
Forget about it. You can do it now, Paige. I wish my mouse would click on these things and scroll down easier, but you know, why would I want it easier?
Who's Ingrid?
Ingrid Corey. You'll probably
Oh,
meet
the
her.
little scroll bar
She's
thing.
working
It's
Yeah.
kind
during
of
the shutdown,
goofy in
too.
these.
She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this
Probably isn't the
new
best
age
designed thing.
biogenic stuff. Like if you eat
Probably
food
why they
served by a
improved
waiter
it.
who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
I bet they go back to something similar to it in mid somehow. T doesn't have a Jersey accent though. It's true. He'll pick up that Wisconsin accent. And then start calling cows ponies. Wisconsin ponies.
Is anyone else in the park
I
now?
would say,
Elliot Chen, he's
or
the art
right
director.
away, you could wait
Hardly ever
until
see him. Busy guy.
you're about to get in the
and
shower.
Joy Trent, park bookkeeper. In fact, she's your next stop.
Wisconsin? Yeah.
Why's that?
Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
Guess
Then I
I'll go meet Joy.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove fun card. Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway.
Oh yeah,
Come
fun
back
card.
If you burn through that one,
Yeah,
you need
for
another.
funs.
I like having to go back and get them when I run out of it.
So you have seen this game before.
Well, I've seen you play it.
I know. I'm just making a joke.
I don't get it.
That like you already know all the worst parts of this game.
Why wouldn't Joy give me one of these?
Well, see, Joy's just kind of joyless. It
Huh.
never occurred to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course,
Fun?
she's too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway,
fun,
here's a map of the
fun,
park.
fun,
I put an X where
fun.
Joy's office is.
That was a beautiful rendition of the Beach Boys.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna share, Britt?
Ah, red velvet cookies. I hope you enjoy them. Oh, we're a
What did you
newbie.
mean when you said you were a newbie?
I don't know what
I've only
newbie
worked here
means.
For a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
In such.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store, department store, you know, as a security guard. In Flemington, not around here.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that carousel horse on tape?
We didn't start monitoring the carousel until after the theft, but we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape. Want to see it?
Yes.
That'd be great.
I got the tape right here, all queued up. I played it for the police. Like I said
Whoops.
before, they weren't real impressed.
Why'd you say whoops?
I somehow accidentally paused the stream and I
There's
was like,
no
what is
sound,
happening?
on the tape at least. The band organ started up when the carousel did. Stayed on for about 30 seconds, then stopped.
That's cool, I guess. This
Did you
one.
notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
Over and over and over again.
Have you tried to prove your screwed up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop. But now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
Sounds like what I should do. I should probably prove your theory for you.
I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
Does it, though? Turn for me, boy. Yeah!
Woo!
Please don't open that.
Sorry, bad habit.
A bad habit she never stops. What you laughing about?
Angel.
Oh,
Huh?
never mind. I just saw what you were laughing about.
Yeah, Angel's comment.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Thank you, Banana Splits. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, of course.
Gotta watch that Banana Splits movie.
It's gonna be great.
You don't sound like you mean that.
The phone number for the police.
It's gonna be something.
That might come in handy.
It'll definitely be entertaining.
That's because you'll be watching it with me. Ah!
Captain Clump Police Department.
Hello, Joy. Kicks down door. I'm Nancy Drew. How do you do? So when I started this game up, and you know they showed like, I guess, the art for the game or whatever, like the haunted carousel. I was kind of amused just because the horse looks so stupid.
The haunted house used
You mean
to be
like
a ballroom.
the box
How's
cover?
that for Irish?
Yeah.
Oh. Nancy Rap Part 2. What? What?
I'm Nancy Drew. How do you do?
Oh, gotcha.
I was just referencing a boy named Sue.
It's been a song.
What's that?
It's been a long time since I've heard that song.
Well, it just go toward the latter part of the song when he meets his dad. He's like, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Night Rocket.
In her
Maybe I should give Detective
office here,
Paris a
there
call.
is a. I just want to make sure you don't miss it because it's easy to miss. But there is a newspaper that's on a box or something that is important to read at some point.
Oh, okay. I just got Detective Paris's number apparently. Or
Oh, okay.
Hidden jewels.
Oh, I see. You're
Maybe
reading
that's
Code
what
Crier.
whoever stole that carousel horse was after. Jewels from that heist.
well, thanks for summarizing it for me, Nancy. Was that the newspaper you're talking about, or is it another one?
There's another.
Gotcha.
Oh, and he's rocking that mullet.
Yeah, he is. Horse jewels. Yep. Victim of coaster accident files $1 million lawsuit against Park. Lance Huffington of the Huffington Post, I imagine. 37 is suing the Captain's Cove amusement park for $1 million as a result of neck injuries he allegedly suffered while riding the roller coaster at the park last week. Huffington, a salesperson at Matey's pre-owned car company, so you know he's legit, was a passenger
So
on...
legit.
Hello, phone.
We were just talking about that.
Yep.
Nobody calls until you start strumming.
It's probably Riddy telling me, slow down. I want to see
It's
this.
probably Riddy saying, "I'll be there soon."
Okay, I think it's done. Oh, nope. Okay, now it's done.
It was
bad. The passenger on the Tidal Terror roller coaster, when it suddenly lost power, slid backwards and stopped. He claims that the sudden stop caused his head to snap backwards, then forwards, and that his whiplash effect caused severe trauma to soft tissue in his neck.
Nah. He was just whipping his hair back and forth. He whipped his hair back and forth. Okay.
He was being very Shantae.
Yeah.
The lawsuit seeks compensation for medical costs, pain, and suffering, and emotional distress. Police people say that no injuries, including Huffington's, were reported at the time of the incident. Huffington alleges that it's not uncommon for whiplash victims to be unaware of their injuries until later. I was a victor and I won whiplash. The next day, that's when it hit me. I woke up and couldn't move. The pain was so bad, said Huffington. It's still bad, and the doctors say I may have to wear this neck brace for the rest of my life.
Right.
I'm not trying to soak anybody. I just want what's fair. Fair. At an amusement park. Hello, this is House of Horror. Dr. Terry speaking. Oh, God. That's usually what happens when I answer the phone from the other end. The owner of the park, Paula Santos, declined to comment on the lawsuit. The park was closed immediately after the accident to allow a thorough inspection of the roller coaster. The cause of the accident has still not been determined. Okay. Is that the newspaper you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. You're right, Twix.
Get him, Twix. Get him.
I don't trust the whiplash guy either.
Yeah, get him, Twix. Tell him.
His neck brace for life. As if.
Whoops.
I figured it was something other than that, but I still had to make the comments. Yeah, I see ya. I see ya, girl.
Hello. Are you Nancy?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
You're Joy?
Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess. So, I'm supposed to give you an access card.
Yeah, you should. Give it to me now.
Yes, Ms. Santos wants me to have the run of the park.
You're wasting your time, you know.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
You're only here because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this cursed garbage.
Is this game tagged as horror? I did not tag it as that. It might be an automatic tag.
I don't see a horror tag.
Because I just tagged it as, like, co-stream, family-friendly, and let's play.
Let's play. Yeah.
Are you saying she did have something to do with it?
I've seen how Paula runs the
Oh,
park.
I see, Britt. Okay.
All she wants is to get more and
Yeah,
more
I
people
don't.
through that
Unless
gate.
it's tagged as
And what
horror,
better
like
way
somewhere
to do
else.
that
I don't
than
see
with
it
a
tagged
carousel
here
that's allegedly
as
haunted?
horror, but I'm not.
But why would she sabotage the roller coaster?
It also
she
says
can't make any
Adventure
money
Game
with a
Company.
park shut down.
She
Point and
probably
click.
just didn't know
Huh.
the park would be shut down.
Weird.
I don't have it listed as any. It didn't even show me. Like, they used to show me what they automatically tagged the game as, but now they don't anymore.
Yeah. Maybe like on the game page on Twitch, it's still showing those.
Is Ms. Santos aware
Maybe.
of the way you...
I guess I don't really care.
I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt.
What about
Except
Whiplash
for
guy?
a glorified con artist
Oh.
who claims
Oh,
his neck
never
was
mind.
Just sent me
injured,
a,
Lance
um,
Huffington.
Britt just
And
sent
the
me a
truth is,
screenshot
Paula
of
offered
your
me this job
stream,
because she knew I needed
Yeah.
the money.
and on
I'm
her
not
screen it
entirely
does show all those
ungrateful.
tags
My
along
father
with the
died
ones that you
recently.
put on.
His estate is in bankruptcy.
So I
he
don't
used
know.
to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt.
Yeah, I mean, I know for whatever reason on the streaming page itself, or the dashboard, I think they call it, used to be when you selected a game, it would have a couple pre-selected tags already set up for you. But now, it doesn't even show me that anymore. It just shows me what I add to it.
Maybe just not
Maybe.
like the dashboard. I don't know.
I mean, no problem with them adding their own tags. I don't really care, because I guess makes it easier for people who are looking for point and click stuff and such.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody looking for a horror game would come in here and be like, whoa, this is what I needed.
Horrifying.
I don't think I can watch this. 2 scary, 4, 5 me. 3 scary. 3 scary, 5 me.
Yep.
Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you?
Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Corey. Her office is by the haunted house. The only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Chin. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop. But try not to bug him.
But I want to bug him. That thing's funny. Nancy, you're in the mysterious Twitch stream tags. The greatest mystery. That comes out right after mid, I think. Just his computer and it keeps buffering every couple minutes. Is that doing it for anyone else? I hope not.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm glad you're okay.
Does he not like to be disturbed?
He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Ms. Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it's doing that to you, Paige, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Did you try kicking it?
Well, then it opens on mobile. It's so weird how sometimes the mobile works, but the desktop doesn't.
And usually
vice
mobile
versa.
is just trash.
Yeah, usually mobile's like, hey, well, this ad played flawlessly, but once the stream starts, lag until you just decide to restart again. So you have to watch another ad.
Or like the mobile chat will never load.
Yeah, you're never able to connect to the chat.
Yeah. So now you have a access card, so you can go anywhere you like in any order that you like. and
Nancy
just kinda
chose to
see-
go home. She gave up on
And
this
just kinda-
case.
You can kind of like start exploring and see like what needs to be done where. Everything pretty much connects to each other eventually, so it's not like you can get like too lost or whatever.
Yeah, I get you. Like you said, it was probably more linear this game. Going back to the hotel real quick.
That's cool.
Check out the carousel. Car. Twitchy Twitch. Yeah, that's Twitch for you. I love how keep checking email is a thing.
Yeah. I think when you go to your email, you can scroll down the left, and sometimes emails are like down below and you don't see them, and it's super weird. So,
Okay,
When
I just did that. So
okay. When you check email, just make sure you scroll all the way down to make sure there's nothing like floating in the bottom.
I guess figured out a combination of Harlan's locker. How about bolt cutters? Let's see. Check out the carousel. Check out the roller coaster. For a combination. Dr. Perry. Alright. Do. Let's go on an adventure. Oh boy, roller coaster. Cause, you know, why not go to the roller coaster?
It's locked.
I know it's locked. Just bust down the door, Nancy. It's fine.
Kick it! Keek. I wonder what the deal is with this red tag.
Uh-oh. Called service to request upgrade card reader below is a schematic for the circuit as it currently stands. The resistor is in parallel. When to deliver the macro resistor, I split the circuit to allow easy soldering of macro resistor once it comes in.
Engineering.
Crowmaster called and said that the total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. They said that the macro resistor will give 5 ohms of resistance, so whoever hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. It's locked. I guess I can't go on the roller coaster yet, can I?
No, not until you fix that,
Great!
whatever that is. The card readers thing.
Can't just kick down it, can you, Nancy?
Nope.
No high heels, spurs, or peg legs, please. But I want them.
This takes a fun
I'll bring
pass.
all of them with me on this ride.
Let's go for a spin on the carousel. By the way, you have 4 fun credits left on your card. Enjoy the ride, haha.
Ha 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 ha.
Carousel will be starting in 3 seconds, so hang on tight. And don't forget to try for the brass ring.
Yeehaw! Yeah, 4 fun credits left on your card.
Yeah ha ha.
Honestly,
Here
Angel,
comes
you're
the
so
brass
right.
ring.
Like, Nancy
Get
has
ready.
probably
Got it, missed.
one of the longest resumes anybody would have ever seen. She's done it all.
Here it comes again.
So the first time that I grabbed at the brass ring, she said got it, but then she said missed right after.
Oh yeah, it like reappears.
But I have it. Hooray for me. You figure she would have looked around the area of the carousel instead of just riding the carousel.
You can go back in there
Oh, okay.
without swiping your fun pass.
Nice. Then I shall do that. Just because. So, Miss Joe, so you say you're a detective. How does electrical engineering go into that? I end up doing everybody else's job in my cases.
Yeah, the game is that it's so quick to travel between places that like running back to check your checklist isn't like that inconvenient.
It's true.
So, Miss Drew, you say you're a detective. How does electrical engineering go into that? I end up doing everybody else's job on my cases.
There's a carousel horse missing,
Oh, dang.
but she doesn't seem to make any comment on it whatsoever.
It was probably Fingers Malone.
Probably.
Probably. Run! Run, Twix!
She did. She listened to you.
I heard her.
Gosh darn it, Fingers Malone. On your buddy, head, shoulder, knees, and toes. That's created by Rolf Kessler, 1914. Cool. I see it's another card reader I can't use.
Oh, it won't work?
I get the red.
Oh. Hmm.
Unless-
Maybe your card broke and you gotta ask Ingrid about it.
That's cool. Immediately be given someone that's broken.
Thanks a lot, Joy.
You suck, Joy. Yeah. The zebra looks happy and it looks like it's having a good time.
He probably is.
He's like, yeah! I'm going around in circles!
I love Trip.
I love it! Alright, hey Ingrid. What's good in the hood? Just put the key card away, Nancy. It's fine. You don't need to carry it out with you all the time.
Nancy just always has it in her hand.
Looking for someone?
Yes, you!
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm trying to help Ms. Santos figure out why so many weird things have been happening around here lately. Do you have time to talk?
Nope.
Sure. Oh my. You've got B3 issues.
Is that like an advanced bowel issue? B3? Probably.
I do?
Vitamin B3, niacin. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Alright.
Hi, Harlan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional.
It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
So you're crazy.
Have you worked at Captain's Cove for very long?
A little less than 2 years. I started out in maintenance and worked my way up. I've held the supervisory position for the last 10 months.
Brag about it. Okay, let's see. Let's figure out why weird things have been happening around here lately.
Figure out why weird things have been
The
happening
vibe
around
she's
here
giving
lately.
me tells me she has a
Someone
superiority
stole a horse
complex.
off the carousel, and now the park is cursed.
It sounds like she does. Why would someone steal a carousel horse?
Carousel horse?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere. I'm sure one of the other engineers knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
But engineer here, exactly.
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
Wow. Do you even do anything here?
Yeah, right?
Like, oh, I was in the middle of doing I was in the middle of doing my one task and I just didn't finish it. You want to do it for me?
I just get paid to stand here in this maintenance shop.
And tell people to do my job for me?
I'm game, but needless to say, I've never done it before.
You're getting
It's
the
not
Nancy
exactly
Drew
brain surgery.
thing down pat.
All you have to do is follow the schematic
Nobody
inside
does-
the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place, which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like.
I'll keep
When
it
you're all
forever.
done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan.
Souvenir!
That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you gonna answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
How well do you know Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
Alright, good to know.
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
I would adore my job too if I just stood around and did nothing all day and got paid for it. And then told other people to do the one thing that I have to do.
Thanks
for
your
me.
help.
Yeah,
No big deal.
Paige is right. She's actually a nice and product promoter on Instagram.
I knew it.
Does sponsored Instagram posts.
Sounds about right. Hello, Shark Roller Coaster. To vaguely wave my hands above the table. Mind View. Fancy. Nice car. That's the name of the game.
Looking for something?
No.
Sorry.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you remember her face with niacin. I wish I had someone that reminded people of me.
Lots of things remind me of you.
Garbage.
No.
Spoiled food. Poisonous items. What?
What? Oh, Paige
So-
is yelling at you.
Yeah. It was just whenever in pretty much most movies, whenever a character decides to just instead of asking a question, but the person standing right in front of them and they just say their name, because movies do that a lot for whatever reason. The character just says the name as opposed to adding anything else to that line of thought. They're just like Bob, and like there's no response. So my friend always goes, "What?" for the character.
Like some lady's like, David.
What?
What?
Yep.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time. Uh-oh.
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me. Okay?
Okay.
Well, that's just convenient for whatever they want to do with that. Nancy knocks, and then she opens up the door anyway and knocks paint over, and then she's kicked out.
Nancy.
Ah. Well, I'm sure off the checklist it says, annoy Elliot Chen. Check. Alright, I'm a recyclable. People are reminded of me by recyclable things. There you go. So I can be used again and again. That's not good. Never mind. Take a look around England when she's not there. Okay. Call England Southern Gun. Oh, I guess I'm calling Joy to call Elliot. Contra dancing? The only Contra I know is an NES game. Let's call some peoples.
Who you gonna call?
Probably Ghostbusters, like you said.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going for?
Yeah.
Good.
Captain's Cove Police Station.
Detective Paris.
Oh, guess I'm calling Directive Paris.
Directive. That is your directive.
My prime directive. The better question is, why do you have an open paint can on a thing that is easily jarred and have it right where your door opens? He really blew it. I'm like, I'd rather dance with Terry. You might have a better dance partner with that person. Blah, blah, blah.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'd like to ask you some questions about a jewel heist, an old jewel heist. The one where the safe at the captain's quarters hotel was broken into?
Oh, you are going back a ways. You a reporter or something?
That sounds pretty fun, Paige.
Call Frank. Maybe I will.
I'm trying to help Paula Santos figure out why so many weird things have been happening lately at
I
the
get ya.
amusement park.
Oh, yeah? So what do you need? It just so happens Paula Santos is a good friend of mine.
Since everything seems to have started with the theft of that carousel horse, I'm wondering if maybe it was stolen because there were jewels from that heist hidden inside it.
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. The thief's name was Chaz Dunning. Died in prison about a year ago. I'll tell you what. I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
I like how Nancy calls the detective, immediately gives him an idea that he's never thought of before because, he's a crappy detective comparatively.
Get him.
Like, wow, that seems pretty obvious now I thought about it. Why didn't you do it? What's that?
She said Chaz Dunning equals Fingers Malone.
I see that. but she probably had more fun dancing with another person. She'll have more fun getting stomped on by my clumsy feet.
No.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun also. Really unsanitary. Like, if you switch partners every time because you're going down a line, repeating the pattern, taking hands of different people. That's why you wear gloves. He's gonna do it tonight. Actually, I went once because he really wanted me to try it. It was fine, but it's also uncomfortable because lots of people you don't know are touching you. Gross. I don't know where those people have been.
Yeah.
Again, my name is Nancy Drew, and you can
I
reach
hope
me
it's
on
fun.
my cell phone anytime. The number is 523-555-4399.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hope you're well. So what you're saying is that you'd be comfortable with an ND fan contra dance. But the ND fan doesn't know where I've been. Dude.
That would be a lot of fun.
I think for whatever reason I just think clicking directory over and over again will change things, but it won't.
Click, 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 click.
I have to call Joy. Wait, it did say call Joy, didn't it? Or just tell Joy. Tell Joy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was call Joy for some reason. I'm like, I can just walk over there. We'd all wash our hands first. I would hope that most people that are part of that dance that you don't even know would wash their hands first, but I know that's not the case. I want to go to the play pond. The play pond.
Who are you?
What?
And what are you doing?
Who said that?
I said that
Hello, robot.
on top of the cabinet.
I want to go to the little Curry play pond. It was like the sign right outside the Joy's office.
Oh, I see. For some reason, my stream was acting goofy, but I think it's just me. It's all better now.
I hope so. Industrial size of hand sanitizer as well. Totally wear gloves, no offense. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to touch my hand either. I'm good. Haven't done it once, and besides, I had an assignment to do Sunday that I need to work on. I'm alright, thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing okay. Immune system is garbage lately. I'm sorry that it's been garbage.
Keep going. Over here.
I mean, I'm...
Please identify yourself.
What?
She's like, over here. I'm just like 3 feet away from it, and it's like, come closer.
Please press your face against my sensors.
It's the only way I know how to feel.
I'm a detective named Nancy Drew, and you are?
It's French garbage.
Magnificent memory machine. I receive and process video and audio input and make appropriate pre-programmed verbal responses.
Who programmed you?
It is my turn to ask a question. Nancy Drew, why
You
are
cannot
you here
fully see
when
me
Joy
until you're
is not?
standing inches from me.
Okay, Miles. The magnificent memory machine.
As a matter of fact, I need to leave a message for her.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
Why did you call yourself a memory machine?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disallowed.
Alright, well,
What does that mean?
let's break the Miles memory machine.
I guess it means he's not going to talk to me anymore.
Hello, trucks in my alleyway.
What are they doing there?
Oh, drug smuggling? Or, just going through.
Oh, okay.
Did we get burned by a robot? That's okay.
I can use this to leave a note for Joy to call Elliot.
I was just kind of hoping that Nancy would, just clutch a pencil in her fist and just draw on it, please call. Just very clumsy. That's okay, Miles. Your mother was a washing machine. That'll show him. Got him back.
Get him. Zing.
I guess I don't really have much else to do here.
No, I think once you leave the note, you're pretty much good for now.
I hope there's an option in mid to just determine how hard you'll open up doors, just very slowly and quietly, or kick it open with full force, Boom Baby style. It's all I want.
Your mother was a washing machine and your dad was an easy bake oven.
Snap.
Did his father smell of WD-40? Probably.
Keep checking email. Okay. Journal. That's not what I want. I wanted email. Sassy number 57. Finally. What if Miles is an easy bake oven? Wouldn't his mom be a full-size range? They can all be petite. Maybe they're just a small family.
Yeah.
Subject, Sassy Detective, tip number 57. Next time you want to hide a message in plain sight, write it on a piece of paper using nature's invisible ink. Lemon juice! When you finish writing, you'll have what looks like a blank piece of paper, which to the observant nose may smell faintly like lemon. I wonder why. But when you expose the paper to moderate heat, the message will appear. Just take care when applying heat to the paper. An iron to a very lowest setting will usually do the trick. Younger sleuths should seek parental supervision before using the iron, or any other source of heat. And sleuths of all ages should remember to turn the iron off when finished. I seem to recall that if you do not turn off the iron when you later do this in the game, the hotel gets blowed up, and you're fired.
That's correct. I bet his grandpa was a radiator.
Oh, snap. So you're saying his grandpa was hot? Just like Faulkner's dad. Or you buy a pen that uses invisible ink, which already definitely existed by now, and doesn't give itself away with the scent of lemons. Yeah, you could, or just lemons.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Do you know the guy's name?
Well, apparently he's used a lot of aliases.
While you talk to Detective Paris, I'm gonna go grab a snack.
I missed you.
Dark
Be right back.
hair, medium build, clean shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls. I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
What do you think KJ stands for? Kevin James, of course. In his oddest role yet. Voice actor for an unseen detective. I'm back. Did you miss me, Elliot Chen? After I dumped paint all over your floor in a rude way.
Wow, a lathe.
Because you left the paint out on your workbench that was right next to the door like an idiot. Also, hi, I'm Nancy Drew. That was a slow, creepy turn.
Well, Miss Destructo returns.
I'm back.
I'm not going to apologize to Elliot about what happened before. It's his fault. Welcome back.
You talked to Joy?
Imagine my surprise when she told me you're a detective.
I came back to the shade throwing.
Well, he's an idiot. A kitchen journal is a reverse chicken journal. I had no idea that chicken reversed his kitchen.
Something like that.
You know, close enough.
I hope she also told you that I spent a full 10 minutes in her office without spilling a thing.
These things happen. So, I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
These things happen. You didn't have that attitude before, Elliot. You kicked me out without even saying anything to me. These things happen. Bump you, Elliot.
How do you explain what's been going on around here?
What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
We could have apologized, and then he called us Miss Destructo, and all bets were off. It's true. Once Miss Destructo came about, there was no coming back.
Paige, I don't know if they did put the shirt on the store. I know they talked about it.
They were busy not designing the game. Showing off character art. Let's see.
Do you have any idea who stole that horse off the carousel?
Somebody who's into junk.
Oh, well, okay. That was an easy response.
That's odd. Ingrid said carousel horses can be very valuable.
Well, when they're the original horses, they can be valuable, yes, but I was talking about the one that was stolen. It was not an original. Around 20 years ago, somebody bought one of the horses off the carousel. The guy who owned the park back then commissioned some hack to replace it.
All the shade today. Should I make you some tea, Tier? No, I'm good. I'd rather throw more shade. And how can I throw shade if I'm sipping tea?
And that's the horse that was stolen. The replacement?
Right.
The fact that the park is shut down must be kind of a relief for you.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
I'm eating
Ridiculous.
another big muffin.
I was about to ask, what are you having for a snacky snack?
I'm having
But
another big muffin.
but it's like you knew I was going to ask that, and you just decided to tell me.
I'm not psychic.
Presumably, as you had a bit of muffin in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet.
Angel
Here you go.
brings a
Been
good
meaning to
point. She
return it
said
to
you
her,
could
but I've been a
also
little
spill
busy.
the tea on his lap.
Or I can just punch him. What?
Great, thanks. Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that rent-a-cop, I've got no desire to see anything of him.
Poor Elliot will not be having any children now. Oh, because of the hot tea spilled on him? Well, all I've got to say about that is, good. He makes enough messes with his careless placement of items as is. He doesn't need kids to help him. Throwing shade, that's my game. It's true. Let's just let A-Rocks throw all the shade at the various ND characters.
That'd be fun.
You know what would make this game better? The option to punch Elliot.
Yeah.
But you just put the little no heart symbol.
Oh, that was to Paige.
Oh. just a couple buttons like uppercut Elliot. Haymaker Elliot. Punchy Elliot.
Why do you say that?
Dude is way too eager to make my business his business, that's all.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Thanks a lot.
Get back to pretending to draw. It's important. If you don't pretend to do your job, who will do that for you?
Punchy Elliot LaRue.
Punchy Elliot LaRue. My God. All right. Well, now I got the soldiering gun.
To soldier on.
That's right. That's the only way to keep on keeping on.
And you can look around Elliot's office, but you don't have to do it now.
Su Young is snoring very loudly. That's cute. Make it a side game to Punch Elliot. Somebody just mod in Punch Elliot as an option. Just as a conversation option. Punch Elliot. Guess I'll just keep checking my email. Because the game told me to. Okay. There's no email that's new. We're heading out.
You're doing so good at checking emails.
Right? It's like the only thing I'm doing good at.
No, you're doing great.
Nope. I understand.
I haven't even really had to help you at all.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really run across any puzzles, so...
Well... I don't know.
I guess someone could make a new ND character game where the objective is to punch every character in ND games. I mean, that or mod it. Guess I'll just keep checking my emails. Bored at work, Brit. Legit. I don't know why I came back to the carousel. I don't have reason to at the moment.
You can... I think Ingrid should have fixed all of the,
Oh.
Except the one you have to solder. I think all the
Card readers, yeah. Okay.
Q, that's your hint. You gotta mod. Make a Nancy Drew game.
When did I finish Songbird Symphony? Sunday? I think?
Yeah, Sunday or Monday. I think it was Sunday, because I was not having a good night, and you said you'd stream to help me.
Yep.
No. Saute, soldier, solder. The English
Guess I'm gonna
language
have
is
to
not
call
confusing.
Tink. Whoever he is.
Oh, great. Now I get to call Tink. Is that you? Am I calling you?
No.
Oh, but you're Tink.
I am, but I'm not this Tink.
Oh.
This looks a little like the inside of my aunt's player piano.
Oh, well, that's good. Why are we assuming Tink is the guy, Nancy? Yeah, rude.
Hello, Boo.
Hi, Boo. Saute, soldier. Sod there. Oh, stairs.
Time to start crawling.
Yeah, start crawling, Nancy.
This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
It sure does, Nancy. Cost me on this point. Looks like a good way to die. You know, maybe I'll save. 'Cause I haven't done that yet.
Good plan.
There we go.
Yeah, crawl space adventures, just like...
I changed it.
Oh. Just like prom.
Crawl space fun, just like prom. A trap door in the carousel leads to under the carousel? Never would have guessed. Especially when the game decides to crash in for no reason. Yeah.
Wonder what that is.
Oh, take it, Nancy. Down, 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 down.
There's something up there. Looks like a letter.
Grab it, Nancy. Just jump up and grab it. Just grab that letter from the ceiling. It's fine.
With your Elastigirl arms.
Why is this Or just climb up there. Or throw stuff at it. That's a good idea, too.
I can't reach it.
Well, try harder, Nancy.
I can't reach it.
I know you can't reach it, but you gotta try harder.
I can't reach it.
Be that way, Nancy.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Dream about it every night and day. From my wings and fly away.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, I know you can't reach it, Nancy, but I was hoping that you would try. How long streaming today? What do we say? Till about 4 your time?
Yeah.
So another hour and a half, I guess?
Yeah. That's right, Angel. Oh, thanks, Christy.
It's wonderful singing. I know I can't sing like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I may leave you on the computer while I go into the room to read and check back later. That's understandable. You gotta get your reading done.
Yeah, get your stuff done that you gotta get done.
This won't be the last time that we ND, so... guess we can go over to the roller coaster ride.
Yep, we can do that soldering since we have the
This takes an employee access
resistor
card.
and
The soldering gun.
Yep. And so the
I
two
haven't
things that'll
finished
help you
repairing
is
this yet.
the letter that's in the board, and then that binder.
Better not
that,
take the tag until I fix this.
Ingrid gave you.
I see. We'll just put this anywhere that we can. Alright, let's look at...
You'll put the resistor she gave you in.
Right.
And then the note says that the one that you're adding in is 5 ohms, and
It needs to be 15.
15, yeah. So you got to figure out which one to connect all together to create 15 ohms. And I think that binder can help too.
Yeah, probably does. Well, probably in the circuits level. Ian isn't gonna fix it until you solder that thing. School obligations suck when Terry is streaming. I think they suck at any time.
No.
But it's understandable. Hey, I'm not insulting.
School obligations.
No, oh,
What?
okay. Never mind.
Oh, I was getting confused. I was saying no to school obligations.
Hey, I finished Twitch things. I don't know what you're talking about. I played it once.
Yes, boo school, but also good for you to do.
Yeah. Best wishes with the reading. Ingrid and no one. I'm playing Far Cry 5, and I just picked up a note that was titled Moose Psychology. Far Cry 5 is very fun, and Moose Psychology is interesting. It's a very fun game, although the ending made me sad. Good to know. The most important rule in working with electrical equipment is just to not do it. It's to make sure that all the power sources are disconnected or turned off before working on any circuit. Serious injury or death can result from careless work. But what if I want to die?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Don't do that.
I mean, Nancy, not me. Because it's fun to see her various death scenes.
I mean, yes, that's true.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw the end. First color, second color, third color, tolerance. Resistors reduce the amount of voltage or current in an electrical circuit. Think of a resistor as a dam holding back the electrical power. Resistors have different values. The value of a resistor is measured in ohms. Below are some commonly used resistors. 5 ohm resistor. That's what I used. Or will use.
Yep. So you gotta figure out using the curse or the whatever that is, color bars, I guess. Figure out which ones together will equate to 15.
30 and 5 is 105 is. The amount of total resistance depends on how the resistors are placed. Resistors can be placed in series or in parallels. As several resistors are placed in a series, one after another, then the total resistance is the sum of the resistor values. In the diagram above, there are 3 resistors with a value of 10, 30, and 100. The total resistance is 140 ohms. Resistors placed in parallel in separate circuits that later meet up have a more complex formula to compute total resistance on the circuit. Consult with your manager on this issue. But what if my manager is lazy and doesn't actually do her job? When repairing or adding a piece of equipment, be sure to examine the specific instructions for the resistance required for the circuit board. Oh, the dress code, that's important. Okay, so I want to put them in a series. I want to put the 5 next to the 10, I guess. Double black. Okay.
I think you can do this. I know you can do this.
I mean, I'll eventually do it. I just don't know where to place it. That's the problem.
You can like click around until the whatever like sticks.
Yeah, I'm just not sure where they want me to connect it. That's the big problem. Oh, there you go. Well, it connected there, and I can't move it anymore, so that's good, I guess.
Yep, and then you just need to solder the line from the switch to the light. Make sure that all of the open points of the side that you need is soldered shut. What if I'm an amateur detective and had this task foisted onto you, and you technically don't have a supervisor?
These are good questions. Okay. So I had the 5 one. I guess I'm looking for the 10 one?
Yeah. Interactive's brutal with the death scenes. Nancy has basically 9 lives in the games. Yeah. Sometimes more than that.
At least. I see they're both double black lines. That's orange, so I don't want that. Okay, we'll see what I can do.
I believe.
That's good. I'm glad somebody does.
Go with your gut, and if it's wrong, it's okay. We'll do it again.
There, that looks right.
There, that looks right. I did it.
Woohoo!
Wahoo!
Good job.
Oh, thanks.
Nailed it first try.
I guess I did. I only had to look at the book like 8 times because I was confused about something.
It's
You got
locked.
it, though.
But I figured it out.
Oops, no power.
So now,
Now there's no power.
You have to take that red tag to Harlan so that he'll turn the power back on.
Harlan.
Do you remember who Harlan is?
Yeah, he's the security guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the lady.
Yeah.
Paula Harlan.
Yeah, exactly.
I like
got it.
I like this. The soldering sound is more like a spray can sound. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, do soldering guns make that noise?
Only if they're incredibly broken, I guess.
I've never soldered,
Hey,
so I
Nancy,
don't know.
what's up?
It doesn't make a spray can noise. They just had like leftover sound effects. I'm like, we'll just use it here.
Just throw that one on there. Nobody'll care.
I found some kind of electronic device on the carousel. Blah blah blah. There we go. That's the one I want.
Power back onto the card reader outside the roller coaster. It's all fixed.
Smokes
Here's
and
the tag.
smells, but
You
not
bet.
sure about the
I'll
sounds.
just switch the circuit back on and you'll be all set.
Only 8. You're improving, Tara? Huh?
Only 8 what?
I don't know.
Oh, times you looked at the book, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Ingrid said you told her that you were a bouncer before you came to work here. In Trenton, not Flemington.
Right. I was. For a while. I've held almost every guard-type job there is. Lived in a lot of different places, too. Trenton, Jersey City, Flemington, Cape May.
Dead solder stuff all the time. I don't think it makes any noise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And if it does, you're not using a soldering iron. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. I just assumed Angel was going for the Tom Jones reference.
I spilled paint all over something he'd been
I think
working
so.
on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator. Doesn't really like to work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it. Puts things off to the last minute. Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
Yeah, right away. Definitely. Never procrastinate. And the lady is mine.
Well, I try. Has he always been behind?
I guess he was doing okay up until about a month ago. Way I hear it.
What a great compliment.
Caught up like fast. He's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
Waves bye-bye. Are you leaving, HS? If so, I hope you have a lovely day. Oh, to Elliot. Okay. I still hope you have a lovely day. Saved it.
I'll see you around.
Go get him.
Yeah, I'll get him. I'll get him, alright. Definitely. To Elliot. So, got a random question for you.
Sure.
To you, what's the creepiest game music you remember hearing?
In the Nancy Drew series or just overall?
Just overall. Because there's a good chance I won't know what you're talking about. If it's Nancy Drew specifically.
The,
No, I soldered the first puzzle. I didn't nail it. Don't mock me.
No, I thought it was funny, actually. I always think no music is creepier than creepy music.
That's fair.
But... Oh, my mother's calling me. Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Well, you're the one who has the thought. Okay, bye. Sassy. Take a look around Ingrid's while she's not there. Wonder if she's there now. Well, I'm gonna go check. If she is, I'm just gonna come back. Thank you for the badum. Badum. Pardon my cough. Hey Ingrid, I'm coming on in. Ah.
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
How well do you know Elliot Chen?
Not very. But I've noticed he has a very strange aura. Very dark around the edges. Odd for an artist, but then it's nowhere near as dark as Joy's. Her aura's a mess.
Are you insane? Because I'm starting to think you might be.
Why do you think that is?
She's hiding something. And she's hiding from something. Something very big and very dark.
A bear?
It's way too many cars.
Oh.
To say nothing of pencils.
Alright, they're gone. Let's talk crap on Tear. I mean, I'm still here, but if you want to talk crap about me, that's fine. I have so much crap to be talked about on me. Well, my aura's a natural tan, I think. Mine's a bit beige, you know. Yeah, bear! Welcome back, Caden. Hope you're doing well.
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting. I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Suit yourself.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Remember, niacin. Niacin. When a problem comes along,
Okay,
niacin.
sorry about that.
Oh, welcome back.
Great singing, though.
Oh, no, it's not.
Sure, it is. Yes,
No,
it is.
no,
Okay.
no. Oh, sure it is. Ah. Sounded sarcastic to me.
No. Okay.
I understand.
I was thinking while my mother was talking to me, I was thinking about your question.
Just played music in your head while she's talking to you.
Kind of a little bit, if I'm. I think that this game actually has some really creepy music. And I remember the first time I played this game as a young teen, or I was like 12. Yeah, 12 or 13.
A preteen, maybe?
Huh?
A preteen, maybe?
Yeah. I played this game, and the first time I went into the haunted house in this game, the music freaked me out so much I started crying. So I think this might actually be the answer for that question.
Okay. I was wondering it because it did have a kind of creepy music vibe to it, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun question.
It is a fun question.
JK Terry, you're awesome. If you say so. I appreciate it.
I did have to step away, so I don't know what you've done in 5 minutes, but
You were gone for 5 minutes?
I don't know how long I was gone.
Oh, okay. All I did was go on over and talk over. I went to see if Ingrid was out of her office, and she wasn't. That's all.
Oh, okay.
And then she's like, "Can I see that device that you found underneath the carousel?" I'm like, "No, it's mine."
So you haven't gone in the coaster yet, then?
No, I'm about to though.
Cool.
Doing well. How about your well? Is water full the right amount of well? Absolutely.
Oh.
Watertight.
I think he's making a reference to Curse of Blackmore Manor.
Remember, knives. Yep, I remember. I remember.
I had a hard time making progress in Curse because anytime the music got intense, I'd run back to Bridget's room.
It's locked.
I know it's locked, Nancy. I think he had to use the key card automatically. Make me do it.
These games always make Nancy do everything.
Oh boy, a pencil. That'll come in handy.
This looks like one of Joy's.
Oh, I actually grabbed the pencil. That's good. I didn't think I would. Ah, shark.
Ow! I'm trapped.
Oh well, guess you're doomed, Nancy.
Guess we're doomed.
Uh-oh.
This is how it ends.
To get my foot loose, I need to switch the track somehow. Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Yes.
Now I can turn the power on and see if these are
So this
properly
is kind of like
connected.
one of those
There are 6 ways
random,
to connect
hope
these.
it's right kind
I'll
of
just have to
situations.
try them all.
I get you.
That's not right.
Well, Nancy, disconnect it. Or just let it kill you. That's fine, too.
That's still not right. Still not right.
You can do it.
Maybe.
Try again.
I'm kind of forgetting the combinations I'm doing, so that doesn't help any.
Still not right.
Well, just make it right, Nancy. Hey, I got it. I think.
Yay, now switch the track.
I thought I did. Did I do it?
Hurry.
Did I
I'm
do it?
watching.
Okay, I guess I did do it, finally. You're a good Sharky boy.
Yay, good job.
Oh, I was trying to get her
We
to
got
die.
to see Nancy's mom jeans and clogs.
The natural thing to wear to a theme park.
Yeah.
Gross, don't pick up the chewed up pencil. But I want it. Just saying it's a normal well. It's a long ride. I mean, I don't know. Roller coasters aren't going to be like a minute long. Unless they're cheap and crappy. I'd say a good roller coaster is 3 to 5 minutes.
I think that's good.
Oh, look at the cat. I think there's a cat on that board. There appears to be a blood marking on the door. That's cool. But she doesn't seem to think anything of it.
That's a Easter egg.
Oh, Scarlet Hand.
Yep.
It's locked.
Look at me understanding references.
You are such a Nancy Drewer.
Oh,
We're so
definitely.
proud.
Definitely understanding references to games I haven't played. Only because it was in the title. Woo! Set the puzzle down. Yeah! Yeah! Nancy,
You're
let's
doing
go.
really well.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I really?
Yes, that's why I said that.
So over on this employee notices board, that is a cat, right?
I can't really tell.
It kind of looks like maybe a cat.
I think it's like lost cat, maybe.
Maybe. Sail cat.
By the way, Tara throwing shade on Disney.
Hmm?
How so?
By my roller coaster claim?
Most Disney roller coasters are between 3 to 5 minutes, I'd say.
I've never been there. I don't know. I wasn't speaking about them specifically. If that was what it was referring to, if that's what you're referring to.
I think there's only like maybe one that's shorter than that, and that's the Rock and Roller Coaster, but it goes so quickly and it's so loud that the minute and a half or 2 minutes that it is, it feels longer.
I like how check out the roller coaster basically meant grab a pencil and then get Nancy's foot stuck.
Yeah.
Saying crappy, but I didn't say anything about Disney roller coasters were crappy in particular.
Yeah, he didn't say that at all.
Okay, well, keep checking email. Can do. Aw.
Do you have a new email?
No, not that I saw.
I'm a little behind.
It's
No.
okay. I checked again, like, did she see something that I didn't?
No, sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ask Joy about the pencil I found. Joy.
And, you can also kind of explore around Elliot's office, and then you still have the Midway games and the haunted house to look through too.
I hate roller coasters. That's fine. They're not for everybody. Shut up and go with my joke. I refuse. See, I want to go to the little Curry play pond, but they won't let me. Those kids look happy. I want to be happy. I thought it said Little Curry.
I think it says Little Guppy.
Oh, that would make more sense. Yeah, I see the G now. Whatever. It's fine.
Need something?
I appreciate the showing of love, Katie.
Do you ever talk to the other people who
I found this pencil!
I'm
The
not
YouTube
very good at
pencils!
socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life.
And what a life.
Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape.
Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something.
Well, Nancy is clumsy.
It was no accident. Does this pencil I found by the tracks look familiar?
That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Joy, while you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here and snooped.
You were snooping around in here?
Not really. I left a note for you and then I left. That's not really snooping.
Well, I was leaving you a note. You know, to call
Miles,
Elliot.
why you do that? Why you lie on us like that?
Shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
I was just trying to do the job Ms. Santos asked me to do. I didn't know I was being watched.
My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of a blabbermouth.
The word blabbermouth is without meaning to Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
Thanks, Miles.
Why does he call himself the magnificent memory machine?
My father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him that I was never as happy-go-lucky as he was. What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party-pooping stick in the mud.
So my father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood.
What a wonderful gift!
I don't see it that way at all. I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4.
Now let's make this about Nancy. My mother died too when I was young.
My mother died when I was really young too. Maybe I could help you.
I should be mad that you were snooping around in here.
I wasn't snooping. I left a note.
It's neat that you're so gutsy, especially since I'm
Some
so
snooping, but you'll get another
gutsy.
opportunity.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told a truth long since put away, bring me the silvery remains of a 4-bit day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time.
Maybe it'll ring a bell with somebody else. I'll ask around.
Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
I wouldn't want you to hold your breath. That's silly. You're silly, Joy. You're hardly
You
a
silly Billy Joy.
You're hardly a party poop stick.
What the heck is a poop stick?
A stick of poop, I'd imagine.
Oh my god.
Oh, news from home.
Nice.
Dear Nancy, yesterday after you left, Togo was playing with his yellow squeaky toy in the family room when it rolled underneath the TV cabinet. I tried to get it out with the yardstick, but I couldn't reach it. Now all Togo does is lie there in front of the family room and whimper. He won't even eat. As you know, that toy is his favorite. But don't worry, I'm going to go to the pet store as soon as it opens and get him a new one. Love, Hannah. Just get him the toy. Come on, Hannah.
Sounds like Quixie.
It does. I just lift up the thing that she loses.
When she throws her rock underneath the cabinet or whatever.
A rock, a ball. She's looking at me now that we're talking about her. A rock, a ball. Yeah, poop stick. Well, what she was described as a party pooper stick in the mud. I just closed.
Yeah,
I just shortened it.
Abbreviations.
It's important, you know.
For easy stuff.
Right. Yeah. Look at all these checks.
Yeah, you're doing so much.
Oh, got a haircut and looks like an anime character, so they call him Anime Boy. Well,
It'll grow.
it'll grow back. Maybe that's what they were going for. Ingrid, are you here?
It's locked. It's locked.
No, it's not here. Ingrid left, I think.
Yeah, anytime anybody, well, obviously not Ingrid, because you don't know how to get in there yet. But anytime anybody's missing from their space, like search around, you know, all around to see if there's anything
Mind if I
new
look
you
at
can
this?
look at.
No, go right ahead.
A book on carousels. Cool.
Kick in the door? Yes, do it.
Well, I don't know.
Thank you, A-Rox.
Don't know what that clip was, but okay.
I think it's a clip of Poop Stick.
Probably. All about carousels. A book on carousels. Cool. Not something that I would say. The golden age of carousels began in the late 1800s and ended in the early 1930s with the Great Depression. During that period, 3 different carousel styles emerged. To the trained eye, these styles are as distinct as a fingerprint. Coney Island style. Is that like with chili and cheese?
I think so. It sounds pretty delicious.
It does, and so does the Philly cheesesteak style. I mean the Philadelphia style. Yeah. Coney Island style. The horses that Charles I.D. Loof carved tended to be very fanciful, with flashy, often jewel-encrusted saddles and bridles. M.C. Illians and Charles Carmel also carved horses that were less than realistic, frozen and highly animated poses. Stein and Goldstein carousel horses were known for their big buckles and lack of forelocks. Fantastic factoid, some carvers carved only the heads and let other craftsmen carve the rest of the horse. The horse on the outside, just in front of the chariot on a carousel, is called the lead horse. This horse is usually the biggest and the most exquisitely carved horse on the carousel. Philadelphia style, these carousel horses were very realistic, with many sporting armor and other militaristic gear. The carousels that the Denzel Company built often included horses with human faces carved somewhere on their sides. The Philadelphia Toboggan Company was not founded by carvers. As a result, its carousels displayed many variations on the Philadelphia style. Nancy, why'd you open up to page 22?
That's a good point.
And like, why do I have to click in the middle of the page in order to turn it? Daniel and Alfred Mueller of DC Mueller and Bro Company were famous for their exceptionally intricate and realistic carousel figures. One of the company's founders, Daniel Mueller, is often said to be the best carver of carousel horses ever. I'll keep that in mind. Those familiar with Rolf Kessler might disagree. Driven by dark moods and odd convictions, Kessler worked by himself, creating carousels on a freelance basis. That's what I do in my free time too.
Yeah.
Carve carousel horses. Isn't that what everybody does?
Fun.
Right? Some people... What?
Where are your horses at?
In the stable.
Oh.
Yeah. Didn't think I had an answer, did you?
They're not on a,
What?
they're not on a carousel?
No, not yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. when they're accepted.
Got it.
People found the intense expression of Kessler's creations can be a little too realistic. Hey Carly, how's it going? How do you judge the carving of carousel horses? By how realistic they look? Oh.
Hey, Carly.
I hope you're doing well, Carly. Fantastic factoid. Most horses that are mounted on permanent carousels have tails made of real horsehair. Fantastic factoid. A carousel horse may be carved out of many pieces of wood that were held together with glue and small dowels, never nails because they would rust. A horse's leg could be made out of as many as 6 pieces of wood. How are you, Carly? A number of companies specialize in carousels that could be effortlessly moved from one place to another. The carousel horses they created were relatively simple in appearance, so that they could be produced quickly and moved with minimal damage. Armitage, Herschel, and Spillman were known for their style, and the carousels of the C.W. Parker Amusement Company were seen throughout the American heartland in the early 1900s. I thought you scared little kids in your free time, Tara. Nah. That's too much effort. Kids aren't worth it. Horses were carved out of soft hardwood and... the soft hardwood. like basswood. This wood is soft enough to carve easily, but hard enough to stand up to a lot of wear. Fantastic factoid. The side of the horse that faced out and was most seen by the public was called its romance side. Since it was the most visible side, it's usually included with much more detail than the inner side. Way to laze it up.
Give us effort on both sides.
Now I feel like I skipped 20 pages.
You did, I guess.
Because now we're on like page 48 when we were on like page 24 before. 1, 2, skip a few. History of carousel. Well, you can just tell how detailed the carving are, the decoration and size, but it's similar to how they judge wood carving competitions. I have a lot of free time. I see. I do both, but I don't want to be arrested. Makes sense. I mean, I don't do both. Covered it. Nancy just picking and choosing what she reads. Yeah. Hey, cupcakes. How's it going? Okay. Carousels or merry-go-rounds evolved from games people in the Middle Ages used to play on horseback. In the 12th century, the Spanish name for one of these games, carrosella, which meant little war. Little war. So cute. Let's make games based on war. By the 17th century, carousel, among French royalty, meant a festive day of contests on horseback. In one of these contests, riders would try to spear a small ring with their lance while galloping past it at full speed. To practice for this event, noblemen would straddle a wooden horse that hung from an arm that was attached to a center pole. As the center pole and arm turned, powered by horse, mule, or servant, the rider would try to spear a small stationary ring mounted on the outside of this machine. Eventually, the word carousel referred to a machine rather than the pageant on horseback that inspired it. By the mid-1800s, men, women, and children from all social classes were clamoring to ride the contraption, which, by this time, included several rows of wooden horses. Innovations occurred rapidly after the carousel became Steam Dash.
Steam Dash?
Steam Dash.
Oh, man. Yeah. Knows what pages contain vital information. She also knows what paper she needs to pick up and which ones can just sit there.
Mm-hmm. This book doesn't have a family tree. Is it really a book? No. I hope there's a family tree about different carousel horses. That's what I'm looking for.
This carousel horse was the...
His name was Stompy. He died
Stompy.
He died in a fire.
Oh.
It's okay. It's wooden. He would have wanted it that way.
Ayo.
Ignore me. Nancy is magic. It's true. People say friendship is magic related to ponies, but Nancy is the real magic here.
She has a lot of magical things about her.
Her mom jeans, her clogs. Hope you need to know the name and age of each horse, but they only give vague descriptions for you to figure it out. I hope so too.
What a dream.
It would be so fantastic. Early 20th century riders rode the carousel for the cool breeze it generated and for the thrill of going as fast as 7 miles per hour.
Dang.
3 fast 5 me.
Yes.
Carousel horses were often named. Their names would appear on the inside of their bridles. Foxfire would later evolve into Firefox. Well, this carousel horse on page 51 looks like it just is terribly frightened. Like, no!
Oh my gosh, that child just touched me! That horse's page at the contra dances.
What's that? Makes her laugh. Oh, you hope she watches this and that makes her laugh. Yeah.
We have, to answer your question, Sarah, Tara, done a few puzzles. We investigated the roller coaster and we've met everybody, but a little bit, so we're getting stuffs done.
During 1870, by the early 1900s, the carousel looked pretty much the way it does today. It's interesting to note that English carousels rotated clockwise, while carousels in America and the rest of Europe rotated in counterclockwise direction. This is because the English thought it was important that riders be encouraged to mount from the proper side, the horse's left side. Also, the game of trying to grab the brass ring was never popular in England. In the U.S., moving counterclockwise allowed the carousel riders to use their right hands to reach for the ring as they went by. Menagerie figures such as tigers, dogs, giraffes, and even frogs were found alongside horses on carousels in the late 19th century, but by 1920 these figures were on their way out because the carousel makers realized that many children were frightened of them and preferred to ride horses.
What are you talking about? I would love to ride on the back of a huge, giant frog.
Right? Who wouldn't? And I can only do that in, like, Donkey Kong. Or, you know, in real life if the frog is exposed to a lot of radiation. That would be cool. The horses on the outside are bigger and more ornate than the horses on the inside, so they can be seen from a distance and will attract potential customers.
Yes, the roller coaster was fixed. Well, fixed in the way that...
It can never be reproduced. What?
Okay.
What?
Oh, boy.
What?
Nothing.
We just skipped another 15 pages.
Good job, Nance.
What is a band organ? By the 1920s, most carousels in the U.S. were treating their The music just got tired of me lollygagging around, so I just stopped playing. The music just got tired of me lollygagging. And then it picks up again right as soon as I say that. Most carousels in the U.S. were treating their customers not just to a cool, refreshing breeze of 7 miles per hour as they rode, but to the bright, lively sounds of that distinctly American invention known as the band organ. A band organ is a mechanical device, meaning that someone doesn't have to play it, rather it produces music by mechanical means. In very simple terms, you idiot, air supplied by a bellows at the bottom of the organ is forced through pipes which produce musical notes in relation to holes punched in a roll of paper. A variety of pipes can be activated at one time, along with drums and cymbals, so that the music sounds like that of a small military band, hence the name band organ. Many people think that music they hear when they ride a carousel is calliope music. Calliope? I think that's how I pronounce it.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys, he isn't done reading. What do we do? Start the track over again. Many people think the music, A calliope, however, is a totally different machine designed to attract attention. The high-pitched, flute-like calliope tones are usually heard at the circus. Some antique band organs house speakers that simply broadcast pre-recorded music, but some still use the traditional but fragile paper rolls. While in others, the pipes are activated according to digitally recorded patterns. Some band organs can go back and forth between the old way of playing tunes and the new, improving the likelihood that as long as there are carousels, there will be band organ music. Thank God. Done with this book, Nancy? I guess so. That's why they put the carousel horse dedicated in Julie Anderson outside the carousel in Disneyland, so people would see it because of how ornate it was, and similar to the ones in the movie. Makes sense.
I love Julie Andrews.
She's pretty fantabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Best character in Aquaman.
What?
She was in Aquaman.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It is fun. Actually, when that when the Mary Poppins Returns movie came out the same like weekend as Aquaman, or very shortly after Aquaman, and Julie Andrews' whole reason for not really wanting to appear in Mary Poppins Returns is because she didn't want to take away from the actual star of the movie, Emily Blunt was it, I think?
Yeah.
She didn't want to take away from her at all, so she decided not to appear in the movie. But then Aquaman wound up beating out Mary Poppins Returns in theaters.
Oh. I did really like Mary Poppins Returns, though.
That's good. I haven't seen it.
I thought it was really, really good.
Could I have some of these tissue strips?
Be my guest.
Yes, tissue strips. Yes.
We definitely need these all.
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I know
Solve my riddles for me.
I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle? I love riddles.
Saving Mr.
Okay,
Banks,
let's
too.
see. Silvery remains has to be something silver that's left over, right? Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
Can I have tissue strips? No! Oh. I saw the Saving Mr. Banks though. I haven't seen that either. I think I've only seen the original Mary Poppins, and that was quite a while ago.
What about the word day?
Captain's quarters day. Day, spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday. That's it.
I should get a fun day.
Sunday you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day. It's been their specialty for like centuries.
It's your day.
Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
Did you say it's my day to get a fun day?
Yes.
Nice.
And also, this is maybe the only time anybody's ever done anything for Nancy.
That must be it. Thank you.
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in a groove. Bring it on.
All right, later.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
Keep it real.
There is more to look at in his office, though.
Oh. Okay.
I can use this to measure.
All right.
I can use this to measure.
Okay, we'll take it.
I can use this to measure. I can use this to measure.
Get it.
I like how there's no option for Nancy to say, that you're wrong. Or, that's stupid. You're stupid.
Would it be okay if I took some tape? It might come in handy.
Help yourself.
Just gonna take your entire roll of tape.
Okay. He just sits.
Like, I don't care. I'm not using it. Hey, Mystic. How's it going?
Hey, Mystic.
Slowly backs away. More riddles? Have at it. Are you Mr. Enigma?
Don't you
Do
know
you
that
always
rulers
go
aren't
poking
portable,
around in other
Tara?
people's stuff?
Some are.
I just assumed it was attached to the desk.
Yeah.
Yes, I always do poke around in other people's stuff. Thanks for noticing.
May I help you?
There's also something on the floor over there to look at, and I think that's all the
360 board
important
feet.
stuff.
That's a lot of wood.
Alright, then I think I have everything.
Alright.
Let's do this thing! And by do this thing, I mean go eat some ice cream.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, the storm is over for us. We didn't have a few trees down, so neighborhoods lost power, but I think they're getting everything up today as far as power goes. But no bad flooding, like that. So we were good. We were all set.
The most unfortunate thing about that storm was, 1, you having to stay at the hotel, and 2,
Yeah.
the power getting knocked out randomly when you were playing Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Give me a fun day.
Order a fun day, please.
2,480 calories worth of sheer heaven plus one official fun day souvenir spoon coming right up. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
Maybe I'll actually get this food delivered to me. Unlike in Kerr.
Oh, that was so good.
Thanks for the fork and knife with my ice cream. I needed to cut through the ice cream. Ice cream! You're doing a great job at Sly Cooper, by the way.
Thank you. I'm trying to do my best.
You're doing a pretty fantastic job. I think you're, you really have nailed down movement and whatnot and the platforming and all that for that game.
Yeah, I'm getting more used to it, which is definitely helpful. Nancy don't want slow down. Nancy want her fun day.
Yeah, she just put all of it on one spoonful and just gulp. It just slid down.
You know that episode of SpongeBob where it snows and SpongeBob throws a whole bunch of Patrick and he ends up like choking on snow, but then it melts and he was like, everything's fine.
Yeah.
That's what Nancy just did.
Ah, gotcha.
That's what made me think of it.
I know when I was a long while ago when I was eating like Doritos or something, I wound up not chewing it entirely, and then it got like lodged in my throat.
Ugh. Like a sharp triangular edge.
Yeah.
Ow.
And I'm like, well, I'm choking. This is bad.
That is bad.
And then I just like drank a whole bunch of stuff, so it just like cracked up under the pressure of the drink, and then it went down. I'm like,
so scary.
Man, now I want some more Doritos. Miles, time to spoon. I mean, Miles, here's a spoon. I love Sly Cooper's a great series overall, and I think V's enjoying playing it too.
Yeah, I'm really liking the first game so far. I hope it doesn't.
Hope it doesn't what?
Get too hard though.
I don't think it ever like drastically increases in difficulty because the way you play it never really changes it. Most of the stuff that you grab is entirely optional moves that you can grab by collecting the bottles, which, I mean, you're doing anyway.
Yeah.
Man, that choking sure made me hungry for more choking hazards. Right?
What an appetite.
Let me just, put my spoon into you, Miles. I guess no.
Mind if I do a little more snooping?
Go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
Now, I wouldn't say something like that. I wouldn't lie to myself.
Aww.
What?
That's sad.
Why?
Looks like stenography. It's a memo about one of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which horse.
Oh, she just let you snoop in there with...
She said go ahead. I'm like, okay. I hope the horse is named Georgie Girl. What's on over the line?
Georgie Girl.
That's right. That's what I was hoping for.
I just had a creepy thing happen to me.
Was it talking to me?
No.
Oh.
My phone rang, but it only like buzzed once and then it stopped, and I was like, oh, maybe somebody had a wrong number and realized. But then it said I had a voicemail like 30 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just like put the phone up to my ear to see what the voicemail was, and it was 3 seconds long. I just went, goodbye. And I'm freaked out now.
Somebody just signed off of their AOL email.
Maybe.
And then we never heard from V again. That would be sad.
I would be sad too.
I'll say.
So yeah, I hope that wasn't like a weird threat from a robot.
Dang robot threats.
Oh, not goodbye. Hello. Looking for.
Trying to get your place organized? Let me dig through all your stuff and put it you put away. Feels good, man.
Yeah. Honestly.
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a Fun Day Sunday at the captain's quarters. I have one right here.
Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me.
Lay a little loving on me. You can bake.
Oh, I was like,
complete.
what?
The object
I
is
see it
correct.
now.
Your mother used to take you for a Sunday at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters fun day. I do remember
I try not
that.
to be overt.
I was so small,
So I'm
I
sorry if
always
that
had to
came
sit on my
as
mother's
rude.
lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
Wait, what was rude that you did?
I don't know if my no to your joke was rude or too
Oh,
sassy.
no, it wasn't. I thought it was a funny response. No. Wasn't rude or sassy at all.
I'm glad. I do remember now that I've
Don't you
been
have a
told to
picture
remember
of
it
her?
You
because
were
this
very
is how
little
memory
when your mother
works.
died, Joy. Your grief came out as anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
I did that? No. My father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left forgotten.
Wow, way to lie to your daughter.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Father.
the reason I have nothing to remember her by.
I'm sure your father helped you shut out the truth in order to spare your feelings.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories.
Joy?
He realized that even bad
You are to
memories
blame
have a
for all of
place
this.
in a good life. That is why he invented Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine.
Well, now I wish he never actually did that.
Here is the second riddle. This one is written down. Please remove
But
it.
he never actually did what?
It's just a blank piece of paper.
What? Oh, I wish he never built Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine.
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
You and your mother used to love to play this game. Blank paper.
You know, some of the things your father wants you to remember may be pretty painful. Are you sure you want to go on?
If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open. I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to.
You would spend hours just staring at the blank piece of paper.
Do you by any chance know how to read shorthand?
Sorry, sure don't.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I really appreciate your help.
Your father was actually quite concerned. You would just stare at that blank paper for hours. Your favorite game's
You
blank
wanna know
paper?
How to throw a good party? Yep.
Blank paper, the ultimate party game. The only limit is your imagination.
Painful memories about your mother? No worries. We'll keep bringing it up and making you know it's your fault.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. I'm kind of freaking to know that she destroyed her mom's photos.
killed her.
She was just upset because her mom was prettier than her.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I did just figure out Blue's Clues.
Oh, you have more news too.
It's true. Sweet dolphin background. Yeah, right. I know. More news from Dear Nancy. I went to every single pet store in River Heights, and won't you know, not one of them carries yellow squeaky toys. Togo hasn't budged from in front of the TV cabinet. He still refuses to eat, and I'm getting worried. You know how I fret when you Drews don't eat. So I called your father, and he arranged for 2 men to come over later today, unplug all those cables and wires, and move the cabinet. He wasn't real happy about it, but I told him it's what you want. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Hannah.
Why would you not just reach the cabinet?
Just grab your reaching, just grab your reaching spoon.
Yeah.
And dig it out from underneath there. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
I hope one day we get to see Hannah in a game.
I miss letters from Hannah. Okay, let's see. Sassy Detective tip number 58. How a detective goes about solving a case is dictated by his or her personal style. Take our quick survey and see what type of detective you are. If there were a Magellan Award.
These are the awards you can get at the end of the game, depending on your.
Gotcha. Not gonna get the phone to face award, that's for sure. Because I haven't called anybody.
You called like 2 people.
One of them being room service. Twice. Thanks to your top quality. I should have tried out to be the new Joe. I mean the new Steve. In other words, you get it because you're not afraid to take risks. You know there are setbacks around temporary. There's no bigger believer in taking chances than you. Aww. Puzzle Master, aka the Storm Award.
We missed Storm.
Yeah. Give it to you because puzzles don't puzzle you at all. The harder they are, the better you like it, and the faster you solve them. Puzzles are life. Your life. You win because you read everything you find in the course of your investigation. Tenacity Award. You never let it go because even if it takes days, weeks, even months to crack a case, you keep coming back until it's solved. That sounds like my type of award. Not because I keep going back to it, it's because I take forever to complete it. There's nothing wrong with asking other people what they think you should do in order to solve a case. 2 or more brains are better than 1, you always say. I should get that award just by having V along here with me.
I mean, I'm doing my best to help.
You're doing fantastical.
Oh, thanks.
Alright! What happened to Storm? Is he busy with football? His computer's busted. Ash was the best chance along with finally seeing Ned, but no, because apparently they were waiting to have a ton of characters in her mid. Don't worry, we still won't see these characters you want to see. Probably.
And Sarah, to answer your question, it's not super off topic because we are playing Nancy Drew. Nope,
we are?
I did not explain anything.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that it did. Something about he tried replacing the power supply and that didn't work. And maybe it's just something with the motherboard. I don't remember exact reasoning. But I know that it just doesn't seem to do anything no matter what he replaces, so...
Yeah.
It might even be that he has to get an entirely new computer. Or replace a lot of it. Alright, I need some lemon juice for this puzzle thing, I guess.
You need some lemon juice?
I think so. For the blank piece of paper that I assume has writing on it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
You're on. Oh.
Could you tell me who's following?
Huh?
Can you tell me who's following? Cause I can't see my notifications.
Oh, sure. I'm watching.
I think it might be Book Phobot.
Yep, that's correct.
Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. The stream is going well. How you doing, Hammer? Good to see you too. I'm Dr. Terry. You're caught in the middle of Flame. Nancy drew Carousel of Nightmares. That's what I'm calling it because I forgot the actual name. Haunted Carousel.
Carousel.
It's been fun hanging out, but I gotta go get a haircut. Okay, have a great time. Always good to see you, Britt. Hope to see you again soon, and hope to see your streams again soon too. But yeah, I'm in the middle of playing Car, as I think the in the know cool kids call it. This is your top fave ND games. Quite a few people I know have it as the their favorite, so that's cool. It's been fun so far. I've only played 2 other ND games in full, so I'm slowly going through them all, I suppose. But I play a variety of games on this stream. A lot of RPGs I've found, which for some reason I play a lot of, even though they take the most time of any game. But yeah, I do RPGs, I do old school Nintendo games, new school PS4 stuff, just all this kind of stuff. And I hope that it's a lot of fun for everybody watching, and I hope that you enjoy this content and all future content. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
And then Hammer with host.
Oh, thanks so much for the host, Hammer. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, too. Or you're doing Hammer. I just finished up Kerr last week, I think it was. So that was the last ND game I played before that, just so you know. Would you like me to just call you Book? Because that would be easiest for me. But I'm glad to call you whatever you like to be called. Do 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 do. You're not welcome to it. Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
So,
yes.
The sassy detective
Hotel
thing or
operator, what do you want?
whatever it was said that
I'd like
you
to
can
order
write
the pasta
messages
and veggie
in
platter with orange juice instead of a soft
in
drink,
lemon
please.
juice
Health
to,
nut,
to have
whatever.
hidden messages,
Anything
but then
else?
you have to do something
That's
else
it.
to
Thanks a lot.
reveal
Yeah,
the message.
sure, whatever.
Well, it's the iron, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ate stuff again, because that's what I do.
Yay, food!
And thanks for...
Pasta. I like pasta.
I know you like pasta.
Oh yeah, Book is
Oh!
a cat from like when they stream together.
Gotcha. I thought I recognized the name. Thanks so much for coming by, Kat. I appreciate it. And I think I probably would have seen the emote and then figured it out, but... Because I have...
Shout out their channel.
Thanks. They're a wonderful duo of streamers. I think they're going to do their Final Fantasy Friday tonight.
I think that's right. It's Friday. I'm forgetting what day of the week it is because...
I have that problem all the time.
Do you?
What day is it?
Let's get the message from the paper. Actually, but then our game will be ruined. It won't be blank paper.
Aw, lame. Alright, let's just leave and never solve this mystery.
Pasta and garlic bread for dinner sounds yum.
You deserved a shout out. You and Dire.
Power stream couple.
I need to turn
Yep.
the iron on.
Then turn the iron on, Nancy. It's not that hard. Oh, this got hot and steamy.
Oh,
Use some more.
me and Dirk.
One more time.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune plus 1 mouth organ plus 1 smidgen of talent equals 1 happy Miles.
Cool. All right, now iron the board. That's what I wanted to do all along. Clicky clicky.
I need to
This
turn the
ironing
iron
board's
on.
looking a little wrinkly.
Gotta iron these things out. Alright, well, I turned it off so it doesn't blow up in my face.
Good job.
Thanks.
And I was waiting to see if you'd remember.
I just remember how she dies all the time and gets fired. I always seem to know about that, but I never really know what I'm doing in the game. One day I want to be a power couple.
Behind my eyeball.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It just kind of feels like my eyeballs want to push out of my face, which is a little concerning.
That is concerning. I hope you're okay.
There's an ice cream truck outside.
Outside of your place?
Yeah.
You should probably get some ice cream.
Do you know it's playing? It's a small world after all.
They're calling to you, V. They're calling to you.
Well, they're past now. Too late.
Oh.
Missed it.
You should have just yelled, "Wait!"
Fling the window open. Hold up!
Keep checking email. Dun. Guess I can go ask about Joy's favorite organ tune.
Isn't it funny that at the beginning of this stream, you were web and buying organs?
Why is that funny?
What?
Wait, why was that funny?
Because now you're about to ask about
Mouth.
organ tune.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yes, that is V. Say hi to the nice people, V.
I'm here. Yeah, I like to help out, Tara with.
She basically plays the game. I just click.
Any luck?
I haven't really done anything for this game so far.
What you mean?
I mean, I'm obviously having a great time. Just
Sorry that I've left you with nothing to do.
No. You're just doing so good that I haven't really needed to direct too much.
There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles.
My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter.
What's your favorite band organ tune? Rock Me Like a Hurricane.
Here I am. You like a hurricane.
Mouth organ. Yep. It's a harmonica.
I think a
Harmonica.
mouth organ is a harmonica.
Correct. The music you hear when you ride the Captain's Cove carousel.
Okay, Miles.
The band organ that sits inside the rider platform. You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy. Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel.
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
I always thought it was stupid. I thought everything about this park is stupid. That's why I chose to work here. Cannot hear that sound now without thinking of Stranger Things.
What sound?
I don't know. Which sound indeed. We still have to finish Stranger Things Season 3.
Yeah. 2 more episodes.
2 more eps.
The clamming lesson Andy Jason gives you is even weirder than the mouth. Yeah.
Is that all you can tell us, Miles?
I have been programmed to give
Sorry,
you one
song,
hint.
sorry, Rock You
The
Like a
tune
Hurricane.
is on the 3rd roll. You will have to think about this one. End of hint.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual, I'm stumped.
Do you do anything, Joy? I mean, honestly.
I'll be back to you as soon as I can.
She sits
You're the
there and mopes
greatest.
in her office.
She sits there and mopes and then sometimes makes hand gestures to give her a real feel.
You choose pencils, don't forget.
She chews pencils that she leaves in the back room of roller coasters. A ride she hates, apparently, just like every other ride. Oh boy, Midway Games.
Midway Game. We're gonna play some Midway Game.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
There are 2 prizes that you need in this game.
Well, I see there's a harmonica that I need, probably.
Yep.
Not sure about the other one at the moment. Out of stock is probably what I need, right?
Totally. The good thing is that if you play each game once, you'll have all the tokens you need for everything.
Even if I lose?
No, you do have to win.
Ah.
I know.
If I play this game, I can win an anchor.
Favorite game for Midway Go?
I don't know, having not played any of them. Ever.
Definitely not Barnacle.
V told me she loves Barnacle Blast.
Lucky you!
If I said
You're
that, I
about
lied.
to play Squid Toss. By the way, you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Squid Toss.
Unfortunately, I have no idea what any of the power actually is until I click on it.
Yeah.
Well. I was wrong about the power.
Time to play
That's okay, you
Squid Toss.
try again.
In case you were wondering, you have 2 fun credits left
That
on your
game
card.
ends lives.
Catapult the squid through the
I'm
hoop.
telling you, the last time Barnacle Blast took me like an hour. And I was getting so frustrated. I remember being a child trying to win that for hours.
Ahoy, matey! Welcome to the Squid Toss. After this, you'll just have 1 fun credit left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Well, I had to do it multiple times, and then one miss caused me to fail. That's dumb.
I know.
Oh, right. It was a little too. I did the same thing 2 times.
Oh
no. Oopsies. Oopsies.
How about
Do we
a
have
game
to
of
pay for
Squid
more
Toss?
credits? Can the owners
You are
hook us
using
up?
your last
The
fun
owners can
credit, so I'm
definitely hook
keeping
us
your
up.
card. That's no problem. Just get a new one. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Yeah, I'll do that, Captain Squid.
Captain Squid.
I don't know the guy. I don't know. I just made up his name.
Oh.
Dolphin.
I've seen carnival games less rigged.
Oh, I guess I was too far to the right.
Oh no!
Was it Harlan that gives me the tickets?
Yeah.
Okay. Or now Harlan's gone.
I like how it's like loud horn, slapping sound, just to remind you that you didn't get it.
Hey, did you know that you failed? Because here's a noise to let you know that you failed.
Ooh, yay, Snoopy time.
I love Snoopy.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so you know how one of your checklist things is figure out the combination to hacker?
I guess that's somewhere in his work desk, isn't it?
Yes.
Or work area, whatever.
Yeah. So it is available. You don't have to like do anything else to get it. Harlan's your boy.
Hey, Moocher, how's it going? Blackmail me.
Give me 5 tokens or I won't solve your mystery.
You're right. That's what I should do.
I should say that at work. Give me fun tokens or I won't work here. But they just give me money.
You sound almost disappointed. They just give me money, not fun tokens.
Mood support? I don't know what that means, but I'm here to support and help in case of stumpy times.
In case of stumpy times, that's right.
I don't know what I was trying to say.
Well, I think Moocher was mostly referring, like, are you here for the same reason that I was around for Ocarina of Time?
Yeah. Yes is the answer. I am the hype man. As in telling him he's doing good, you can do it. Yes. That's my job.
Oh, I can't do it. Quits.
Hype woman. True.
You can do it. Oh, okay.
I need a tape.
You do need a tape, Nancy. I got some scotch tape from the guy. Put that in there.
I need a tape.
Aw.
Breaks everything.
Wrong tape, Nancy. I like how when I click on the calculator, it shows me the magazine mail address label.
Yes, because it's important.
I realize that it's important, but still. Well, the only thing I see highlighted is the request code.
Okay.
Most interesting.
Super interesting.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, let's just leave, Nancy. There's nothing for us here. How do I turn this?
We believe. We believe.
Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do.
Middle button is reset.
Gotcha.
Top button is enter.
I'm guessing that the code is supposed to be the magazine number.
You could try it.
I'm just trying to figure out, because I guess I would go all the way around. Maybe? I don't know. Like real lockers work.
The triangle button is an input button.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay. Well, went the wrong way. Click, click.
Why do we even have that lever?
Click. Come on, Nancy, turn it. Turn it real good.
Burn.
Yay!
Real good. I just sing a lot.
I think you yelled it. Tear, he's our man. If he can't do it, somebody else probably can.
Nope.
No, pretty sure.
We'll all be out of luck.
I guess if I don't do it, the stream's over.
I think there are two important things to look at in the life.
Louis G. Wonder who that is. Best way to find out is to call him.
I thought the important thing I had to find here was 5:30 haircut and 2 for 1 at Bonanza Burger.
Need 2 for 1 at Bonanza Burger.
2 for 1 at Bonanza Burger.
It is Friday, but it's not Friday the 13th. That's next week.
Oh.
Oh, thing for next week. Because Monday is the 9th. call whoever Lewis is.
Right, but you said there was something else in the locker?
Yes.
I'm just trying to find that other thing. Oh, I can go. Okay. I did not realize you can click down because it's not the most intuitive of moving.
Wonder what's
the arrows are very similar.
I'll just play it and find out.
Yo, give me some of that B burger, please. Same though.
Bonanza Burger Plucks!
My dad has a thermos like that from his time in the Air Force.
That's cool.
So I wonder if Harlan was ever in the military.
Maybe. Nancy, enhance that image. Yep.
It looks like Harlan's been spying on Ingrid.
Normal.
I better put this back where I found it.
Nah. Will she just remember what the code is, or do I have to put it in myself?
You will have to put it in yourself.
Alright, I better write it down.
Okay. She might put it in her journal. I just don't remember.
Whatever. Let's go.
Time for Snoops. Time for Snoops.
Oh, thank goodness it doesn't make me open up the locker again.
Oh, yeah. He comes back and his locker is just like hanging open.
Yep. That's the plan. Call many people. Do it. Take their shoes. Okay.
Got him.
That's the best way. Nancy, the classic prankster.
She like ties the laces together, throws him over.
Chief
like
likes.
you guys' voices. Is that's your parrot, right?
I'm happy. I'm happy that they do. That Chief does.
Kat, did you see the meme I had posted in you guys' Discord about the guy? He goes to the pet store and he's like, give me the meanest animal you have, and he's like, meaner. Only he like, it's like the little parrot, and he's like, perfect.
It's funny because I don't get it.
Huh?
It's funny because I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't get lots of things.
Like the first little panel has a guy and he goes to the pet store and he's like, yeah, can you have? And then you see like kind of like a grumpy looking cat and he's like, no, meaner. And so the next one, it's like this huge pit bull with like scarred eye and like a spike collar, and he's like, no, meaner. And then it's just like a little green parrot and he's like, perfect.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes pretty mean.
Hey Paige, welcome back. Hope you got some of your reading done at least.
Welcome back, Paige.
And bless you to whoever sneezed on your end. Sound like your dad. Yep. Yep.
That must have been pretty loud.
Okay, I think I grabbed everything from Harlan that I can. I think. Could be wrong.
I think you've gotten it.
It's locked.
Not for long, it isn't. Sometimes I'm angry, and sometimes I'm not as angry.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Haha!
I wonder if Nancy ever goes, look at my feet.
Oh, I'm sure she does. Because you can't really do that without sneaking. Or, you can't not say that when you're sneaking. For those unaware, V has recently been playing alongside her best friend Helen the game Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. In that game, at one point in time, you sneak through a level in a barrel, and he kind of tiptoes through it, and you can see his feet and everything. And for whatever reason, V just decided the best thing to do was to loudly exclaim, "Look at my feet! You can't see me! Look at my feet!" As if it's a distraction method for the guards.
I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes.
You're perfect the way you are.
Thanks.
Call LH about results.
So yeah, that's the sneaking thing.
Lance Huffington, maybe?
Maybe it's Lance Huffington. I don't know. Man, Nancy sure does have to call a lot of people.
You can look at the things on her desk too when she was like, "Can I help you?" or whatever she said.
That's pretty much it. You got it, cat. Look at my feet.
What the heck is this broccoli head emo?
It's look kind of like a chia pet. But I don't know. You okay over there?
I just think that one's fun. Lukewarm hedgehogs? Oh, that's LH. Okay. Hey, Joni.
Hi, Joni. I mean, guards would pardon me. I mean, guards would definitely be distracted if you have barrels with feet.
It's our boy bootleg Snoopy. It's hilarious.
At least I can look at this car thing again. It's a witch. Hello, witch.
Wow, that's one expensive watch.
Wow. That's a pretty expensive gold watch.
I mean, can you imagine having that kind of cash?
I can't imagine having that type of cash where I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to blow $20,000 on a watch.
I know. That's like a month in...
Or 21,000. Like, I just can't, like, I can't imagine ever being that way.
Yeah, same.
I'm so frugal with, like, everything that I do, even though I don't always need to be.
Uh-huh.
Is the watch the main thing I was supposed to look at and the receipt for it?
Yes.
Is I done here?
I think so, yes.
So much money for a watch, having a heart attack. Like, just give me, like, a $10 digital watch and I'm just as good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't feel as bad as if I, like, it breaks or anything. Which, it definitely will.
Yeah. Or you'll, like, forget it on some, like, hotel bathroom sink. And you're just out of...
Yeah, you're not getting that back. Relatable? Yeah. Is that an alien that says, ow, ow? How much is that hybrid car she's buying? I don't know. It's probably not too different in price than the watch she bought.
Yeah, I don't know. Or it's probably something like $500,000. Just cuz.
Just cuz she wants to have the Porcinian Pandora 2X.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I think I are done in this area, like you said.
Yeah, I think you are.
Turn around.
I think you're at a pretty good stopping point. You're about halfway through the game.
Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Beautiful.
Thanks. That hurt my throat a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I can, before I stop, talk to a couple people about the stuff that I have. And then I'll call it, probably.
Sure. Sounds good.
Hey, Elliot.
That car's
found
probably
this
the
receipt on
equivalent of a
floor.
Tesla.
Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that.
Probably at least
Thank you.
100,000. Sounds probably about right. It's
Yeah, no problem.
So much
I'm just not quite done yet, but
Oh yeah.
no, I'm not planning on seeing it. I want to have a checklist.
Checklists are great.
What should Tara say when V suggests a step? I can't do that yet.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
This guy doesn't seem to like to work, ever.
Nah, he don't.
It's been great having you here, Kat. I'm not quite done yet and just going to talk to people, but I do appreciate you being here if you have to leave. Let me just hit this light switch on the way out. Take that, Elliot.
It's locked.
I guess Ingrid's still gone. Harlan, I need more fun tokens before...
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I seem to have used up all the fun on my fun pass. Did you say I could get another one?
I certainly did. Here you go. Enjoy.
Oh, I certainly will.
I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
So, should we call it there? Or should I get the squid toss done? I don't even know.
It's up to you. We can do squid toss and call it if you want to.
Sure. I'll get it eventually. I love it when games are largely just chance.
You have 4 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Squidward.
SpongeBob. No. Nah. Oh, I guess I missed.
Oh.
Lucky you! You're about to play squid toss. By the way,
Toss
you
that
have 3
squid.
fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Dolphin. I can't really tell how far away that is because, you know, there's no depth perception and whatnot.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense sometimes.
We're gonna have a whale of a time. We did it.
You did it.
Hooray.
Good job.
Oh, thanks. All the fun times. 1 token down.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good place to call it.
We'll go back in the hotel.
Okay.
Load and
I
save.
think when we pick back up, we could do the other games. You did really good. Oh, I can't wait to read the name. Barnable Blast. Booyah. Crawl space fun, just like prom. Where the heck was your prom, dear?
A very dark and dank place. I saved my game. You don't need to tell me to do it again. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that was that.
Did great.
If you say so.
You got a lot done. You're already like halfway through the game.
I'm sad that I was playing and I don't know if Riddy was here or not. I know it's one of her faves.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully she'll catch the VOD. Maybe she's busy this weekend.
Maybe. I don't know. You're welcome for the streams, everybody. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope everybody has a good day or night. And a good tomorrow, too. I appreciate you all for coming by and hanging out for as long as everybody did. Hope everybody continues to be doing well, or if you're not doing well, good things come your way soon. Thank you to V for joining me for this experience.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me along.
It's always a pleasure to have you along. probably continue this at some point next week, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know when exactly. I don't know what's going on around here. I just try to make things happen when I can make them happen. Oh, is Angel streaming?
She had posted that when you were finishing up, she was going to go live.
Oh, cool. We can raid Angel then. Because she
Perfect.
deserves it. Keep me posted when she actually goes live.
Okay. Let me see. She is live.
Oh, she's live? Okay, cool. Then we will raid her. So if you want to join me... Oh, no problem, Angel. You deserve it. Let me get the raid going then. Raid, Angel. Oops. Why don't you know...
Wrong channel.
Why don't you know what I want? Thanks for coming by, everybody. It means a lot to me. I don't know how long this raid will take to actually put in, but we're going to try it anyway. I appreciate you all so much. V and everybody else in the chat that came along. Y'all in particular, I thank you for being here. Hope you had fun. Let's raid Angel. Potentially. Let's see when it will raid. Because I don't know when it will raid. If it even worked.
I think when you turn the stream off, it'll raid.
Hopefully. Once I remember how to turn off the stream. There we go. Alright, thanks everybody.
Bye.
Bye.